Grade A.
Hey, run that thing up.
No, but listen to me. The thing is if he shows up in finals and they still lose, he can still be up there.
The Frenchman up there talking his language. We need to get this stop. No, it's you, and I still.
Grade A.
In the East, Philly zero.
Yeah, can they got to stick around? Can the Embiid get to
Hey, run that thing up.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Grade A Show. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, for being here, man. Drop a like button, hit that subscribe button. We're at 182 for subscribers. I just want to thank for all the subscribers that has continued to tune in, and even the new subscribers. 18 away from 200. That's another mark for us. And we just gonna keep it rolling, We appreciate y'all for being here. What's good, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Doing good, how about y'all?
That's good.
Feeling great.
Happy holidays, Ace. I like your little outfit over there, man.
Little outfit. Don't do that.
I know. Last week we had a couple hot takes. There was a lot of energy here.
I wouldn't call it hot.
You good this week, Ace? You had a good week, man.
I'm fine, man. Y'all good?
I'm always good.
I gotta speak to the publicist, man. Somebody posted nonsense under my comment. That was insane to me. But you know, new week, new episode. Let's do it.
I mean, when you
Oh,
say
the public
some,
is right above you.
when you say some blasphemy, I mean that's why you get the reaction from Musa the way you did.
Hey, Mike. All I'm saying is I've seen Peyton Pritchard in the top 50 list. But moving on, host.
Hey, you gonna talk about Peyton Pritchard? He's leading the league in 3 points made this season.
He's probably going to win Sixth Man of the Year too. He's been
Don't
in favor
sleep.
for it right now.
How many threes is he taking a game to be up there? Like maybe
He's pretty efficient too. Look at the stats.
Look
I
at
mean,
that right now. Hold on.
somebody going 1 for 1 all game is efficient. Let's look at the totals.
One for one is crazy. Either you trolling or you just haven't watched.
I'm
Clearly.
not saying him, but like let's say anybody. You could put Joe Smo in the game. If that said player hits 1 for 1, they're efficient.
Hey,
You should
he's
say.
taking way over 1 3-point attempt a game.
Well, I'm
He's
not
43.2% a game.
I wasn't trying to go towards him at that, but I'm just saying. But Peyton Pritchard,
43%, Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the attempts per game in a second.
Musa, what was the league average last year? Like 40
For percentage,
Yeah,
I think it's like 35, 36.
wasn't even in the 40s. Okay. Let's get to it, fellas, man. Y'all see the title down below. We're gonna recap the NBA Cup quarterfinals because we're now in the semifinals. And since Ace came with some holiday spirits and a Knicks shirt on, I guess we could start off with them.
I rolled the dice.
Last week they took a loss to the Hawks, 108-100. Jalen Johnson had 21 points, 15 rebounds. Trae Young came with a double-double with 22 and 11. One thing that stood out to
DeAndre
me,
Hunter.
we could talk
Yeah,
about it.
he finally revived his career.
Yeah, we could talk about it. Karl Anthony Towns had 19 and 19. Josh Hart finished off with 21. But Jalen Brunson with only 14 points.
Who?
Hey, so I'll let you pick it up.
No. Who? Jalen Brunson only had what?
You want to know why he had 14?
Why?
You seen who was
Dyson
guarding him?
Daniels.
Thank you.
Nah.
Yeah, nah. He might be the best perimeter defender in the league.
No, you know what I'm saying? Last year, I was talking that Trae Young versus Brunson matchup. I'll be telling y'all, man.
That's
they
last
didn't
year.
guard each other
I'm
though.
saying the lights be they don't gotta guard each other.
What Draco say? The Bentley and the Chrysler 300.
Hey,
Different.
It's different when you got Dyson Daniels on your team instead of him guarding you.
Hey.
One thing I do want to point out is Dyson Daniels. I think he's averaging about 3 steals this year, a little under. Well, we could push it to a block because I think it's 0.9 blocks per game, but we could just say at least a block per game.
I'll look up the stats.
But I haven't watched the Hawks too much this year. I know me and Mike had a conversation about this with him being defensive player of the year. I think definitely if he keeps this up, I don't think, and you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know about really where the defensive rankings are for the best players so far. I know it's still early and stuff, but I think AD was up there at the beginning of the season for a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
But I'm
Wemby's
not
the
too
I haven't
favorite
looked at it
right
recently though.
now. Yeah, Wemby's the betting favorite right now. I think
Yeah, I
it's
know
minus
Wemby-
150, something like that.
It's gonna be tough to give it to a guard because they're so pressed on the bigs when it's.
But didn't Marcus Smart had it, right? That was
Yeah,
the last
2 years
He
ago.
was the first guard to get it since Gary Payton.
Yep.
I just feel like, I mean, how can we put it? The bigs is like, yeah, you're in the paint, so they talk about deflections and things. But I feel like the guards got the work that's like, you got to bring your A game.
I think
want to put out that at this point of the season, I think Dyson's been a better defender compared to what Smart did when he went DPOY at that point of the season. But I just think it's a big man award most of the time, majority of the time. So it's going to be tough for them to give it to him.
Well, because when Draymond got it, I feel like that was a different, like, because he had it at big, he was guarding some guards, like it was like a mix, like him and Kawhi type.
Yeah, but he's mostly like he predominantly played the big. So when he won it, and he's actually should be talked about more for DPOY also because Draymond's been playing phenomenal defense this year.
yes, I guess we could throw him in there too. Again, the
Yeah.
Warriors, I was watching a little bit towards
I
the
just
beginning.
want to point out while we was getting far from topic, I'm not going to be too upset about the Cup game only because they lost by 8. We pointed out how Brunson had his stats, and like Karl Anthony Towns was too.
You talking about we're not gonna get too upset? These guys is out there
They blew a lead.
play for that check.
I mean, that's not the first team to blow a lead. I mean, honestly, there's other teams that's no longer in the Cup game that we didn't really go over, but we're gonna focus on this while we focus on this. The turnovers was kind of close. Cat did his thing. He had 19 rebounds, but his shooting efficiency wasn't too far off from Brunson's either. So I just feel like it's one of those better, those matchups. I look forward to seeing another New York and Atlanta matchup as usual.
Yeah, I think HU was with me on that too. We both picked the Hawks. Especially once I knew it was in the Garden.
I just like I don't honestly I don't remember or not, but like I'm not gonna be a hater. The Hawks are playing good. Now, fast fact, and I talked about it with Draco to add his point. Trae Young's been in the league for, I want to say, 7 seasons now. He hasn't had an all-star teammate alongside him yet. But
Jalen Johnson will be.
Will be. He hasn't had that yet. I feel like the way that they play, I want to say a little bit of fearless. I think that Lakers win definitely added to their confidence. Because, like you said, Dyson Daniels and those teams, like when they're running and they have the length, like the long arms to really defend and get up and down the court. I'm looking forward to after Christmas when the ball really starts rolling in the NBA.
Yeah. Also, the Knicks just shot poorly that entire game. So I want to give credit to the Hawks defense and what Quinn Snyder is doing with that team with the rotations. When you got DeAndre Hunter playing the way he's been playing as of late and coming off the bench giving you 24 on efficient numbers, and then you have Trae Young can afford to go 8 for 22 and still get everyone else involved and still control the pace of the game and allow those like Jalen Johnson to get theirs. So I love what they did. OG Anunoby shoot 1 for 9 from 3. It's not gonna win like that.
I don't think they're gonna really shoot that poorly next time they play Atlanta. They're 4th in the East. They're in a good spot. They can only get better, maybe fall. Who knows? I'm still rocking the Knicks.
I agree. They shot 26% from 3. They was 11 for 42 for the 3. But I also still want to give that credit to the Hawks on that. Brunson 5 for 15, 2 for 6. Majority of the game, Dyson was his POA, his point of attack defender. Dyson was doing great off screens, isolations, making him go to his 3rd or 4th move off the dribble. He just made it tough for Brunson, and that allowed them to kind of stay within the game because even the early struggles for the Knicks shooting wise, they still was pretty dominant in this game in the first half. It wasn't until that second half where the Hawks just got it rolling and they couldn't get a stop, and New York couldn't get a bucket, and that's kind of how the game tilted.
Next time I'm in the locker room, I'll talk to them and we'll make them adjustments.
How many locker rooms you in? I thought you was in the Lakers locker room.
Hey, East Coast, West Coast, man. When you multi-talented, you know you got it.
Should be in the Hawks locker room.
One thing I noticed though watching the game was I only watched the third and part of the third and the fourth quarters, but it looked like the Knicks were getting killed on the glass. I believe Achua was in foul trouble. I don't know that for sure, but I didn't see him out there, and there was points where neither him or Towns was on the court. So I don't know if both of them were, but they were getting killed on the glass, offensive and defensive, when I was watching.
Cat had 19
9 on the glass.
You need help.
I mean, when you got 2 players on Atlanta getting three players over 10 rebounds. I mean, you controlling the pace, and it's going to give you more chances to get more buckets on the offensive end, and then it's going to limit the Knicks' possession. So, shout out to the Hawks.
There's definitely something about the Knicks that we talked about from the beginning of the season with Mitchell Robinson being out. And I believe Precious Achua, if that's how you pronounce it.
Achua, yep.
Yeah, he's been in and out too. So
you're not going to play Jericho Sims.
You know, the Knicks are definitely going to struggle when it comes to the rebounding part. Draco, you had anything from that game?
Just rolling dice.
Just roll the dice, baby.
Who you think is having a better season so far, Brunson or Trey? Draco.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, I think that's easy.
Is it easy? You can make an argument for Trey.
It's not too easy.
I think it's easy. I think Trey by a landslide right now.
By a landslide?
No.
By a landslide.
No.
Two games with a 20 double.
2 games? Just 2?
I think they both.
You always up here talking about one game, 1-for-1 shooting. Like, what are we doing?
That was an example. That was an example.
They both in the games this year, though.
The way the Knicks have been playing throughout the season is a lot to do with the way Brunson's been distributing, which is one of the things we want him to do more. And it's allowed Towns to be one of the better players, better bigs of the season so far.
And Trey Young's doing the same exact thing for Atlanta right now.
He is. His points have dipped, but his assists are still there. And they're playing well, but they've been more inconsistent than the Knicks, is why.
Trey Young is leading the league in assists, but Brunson is scoring and assisting. The Knicks are doing better on record-wise anyway.
He's leading in assists, but Brunson is scoring and assisting. That's what he's supposed to do.
I mean, but he leads.
Is that not what Trey Young's been able to do? We can't do that.
What I'm saying is this, though. Trey Young has the capability of doing that. Brunson averages more points.
He's averaging 25 and 8. Trey's 21 and 12.
I'm just tired of the whole disrespect when it comes to Trey Young, especially these All-Star games. Like, I hope this is not another year.
Who's disrespecting?
I just hope it's not another year where he misses the All-Star game. Because
I agree with you, Peso, with the disrespect. But when you say it's a landslide, then now you disrespecting Brunson.
Nah, I just don't think. I think for me, compared to last year, I think Brunson had a lot more impact on that team. Yes, Karl Anthony Towns is there. He's distributing the ball a lot more. But I definitely think Jalen Brunson had a lot more of an impact towards the end of the season, especially what we've seen. There's been a couple times where Jalen Brunson had under 20-point games.
He did that last year too, but I feel like the impact is more different
Young
last year than this year.
Trey Young never gets under 20. I mean, it happens. These nights happen to these players. Like,
I feel like the impact when you watch the game is you can see the difference because he's not relying to score as much because he has Towns now. Those games last year, he didn't. No one thought DiVincenzo and Josh Hart was going to do what they were able to do, but they was able to because of the pressure that Brunson brings on the offensive side of the ball. Now, they both terrible on defense, but I feel like now Brunson can kind of take his foot off the gas a bit because he has Towns, another person that can get you an average 25 plus. But I feel like it's close.
No disrespect to Trey Young, but point guard position on both conferences is tough because he's competing with Brunson, Lillard. Never mind, I think that's it. Brunson,
which he done torched Lillard when they played both times.
LaMelo Ball ain't been no slouch this season either.
He hasn't. LaMelo's been out lately too, though.
But he's not in foul trouble.
That's another thing. He's always fouling.
Ty-
He didn't
Tyrese
play
Maxey-
last night against Chicago either.
Tyrese Maxey is interchangeable, but I see him as they have him listed as a point guard. He hasn't been there this season like that, but even he's doing his thing. I mean, well,
Now Maxey hasn't been playing.
I'm not like as far as top point guards in the East right now. I'm not even thinking about him right now.
all right, well, name the top point guards in the East, and is Trae Young that much better than him, or is it competitive?
I think right now, as far as the best point guard in the East, I would take Trae Young right now.
Okay.
I know we were talking about disrespecting Trae Young. I think you'll like this one, Ace. So I was listening to one of the radio shows here about a week or two ago, and some guy called in and he said, if the Hawks had Peyton Pritchard instead of Trae Young, they'd be much better off right now. You want to talk about disrespect? Well, we were just talking about the subject
Mike,
earlier.
don't you give them no light and day about what radio station that was.
We not doing that.
Even Cade Cunningham almost is averaging almost 10 assists, and he got 20. What?
I mean, I was waiting to see someone was going to mention Cade in this conversation.
That's a team they've been talked about, but
I'm not taking him over Trae. I get it, but
what makes you for it for you? Is it the assist that he's leading the league in assists this year? He's showing he can pass, or
well, he's always been known as an elite passer.
Is it the way his head
him
moves?
leading assists?
So what is it?
Wait, hold on, wait. What do we?
So Clips, catch you back up. I was asking, is it close between right now between Trae and Brunson? Peso said it's a clear gap in landslide that Trae's been better than Brunson this year. I don't think that's the case. He hasn't clearly been better.
But to me, yes.
He had 2 20-point
assist games. He
double.
doesn't have a fellow all-star. He
will by the all-star break.
He's doing a lot of this. He's been like, besides him having DeJounte Murray, he's done a lot of this on his own.
Well, we're talking about this season though. But
which he still is doing on his own.
I still think because Trae's missed time, I think Johnson's been their most consistent player this year. Considering that Trae's been in and out early in the season. But I think it's close between him and Brunson. Brunson's still averaging 25. He's averaging 8 assists. He's running that offense in New York. And we all agree he wasn't going to get 26, 27 this year because Towns is there now. But he's still right around where he was last year as far as the numbers. Efficiency is going to be the biggest issue with him and Trae Young, which is why I think it's a lot closer than it can be. They're both inefficient at times. And both liabilities defensively. So I think it's closer than
but when you're
making it to be, at least.
You're a coach, right? And you're game planning for New York and then you're game planning for Atlanta. You have to game plan a lot more for New York because they have more pieces. So you can free up Brunson to do a lot of things. You ain't doing that for Atlanta.
Well, hold on, because last season Brunson was still getting some.
We're talking this season. We're talking this season. Don't do that.
Even so.
That was the clear statement. We're talking this season. You can't bring him last season.
What I'm saying is we've seen what he done without that, and then you plan it, and it was nothing to feel.
OG Anunoby, Cat, Michael Bridges.
OG Anunoby got there when though? He didn't get. He was there at the start of last season.
He got the second half of last season, so he's been there.
The whole games Brunson was having 40, 44, like.
That was without Cat, a second All-Star.
Exactly.
That's cool, but we're talking about this season.
About this year, though.
It's only this season. If we was talking about last season, yes, I would have Brunson. I agree with you, Ace. I would agree with you. But this season alone, stand out alone. You're telling me it's close?
I think it is closer than what we're making out to because I know we have Towns as the All-Star, but I keep saying soon to be because Jalen Johnson will be an All-Star this year on the East, averaging 19, 10, and 6. No. And he will be also a reserve.
You think so?
Yes. How many reserves in the East is going to go over him?
What is he at the forward position?
He plays the 4 or the 3 sometimes.
So we have Tatum.
Reserves. We ain't going to mention Tatum. He's a starter.
Isn't the
I get that. I'm going to go through all the forwards.
We're going through all the names just to see like who.
So we're talking about Tatum,
JB,
Jaylen Brown.
Is he making it over Franz?
Giannis.
He probably will because Franz is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But see, Franz and Paulo is hurt. That would be the only reason why.
If Paulo was healthy, I still think Jalen makes it.
We got Giannis, JB, JT,
What
They
position is
still might
Brandon
call
Miller?
Paul George.
What about Brandon Miller?
He's over Paul
and
George.
Schroeder?
We ain't got
He
time
said
for
Paul
Paul.
George.
They'll
Oh,
still
hell
call
no.
him in. Y'all be acting like it's still
Paul George is
fan
not getting
votes.
over Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, true. It is fan
It's
vote. I
still
feel you
fan
on that.
votes. Forget the stats.
No, reserves is voted by the coaches. What are y'all talking
Okay.
about?
All right.
But Paul
What if
George
he
ain't
makes it in
making-
through the fan vote though, and he's not even a reserve?
If he makes it through the fan vote, that means he's a starter. Paul George is not going to get a fan vote to be the starter in the All-Star game this season.
Never know,
Hey.
man. I don't know. It's fan vote.
Hey, everybody tuning in, man. I need a comment down below. Who do y'all think is the better guard so far this year, Trey Young or Jalen Brunson? I want to move on to the next matchup. That was a pretty pivotal one, and I'll let Clips take off with this one. It got pretty wild at the end. I personally think Golden State kind of blew this game.
Fuck, hell no.
I think but two things could be true. But go, I'll let Clips take it away.
I mean, only scoring a point with 3 minutes left in the game.
That's very facts. That's true. That is true. But
It's kind of crazy.
are we gonna act like the refs didn't?
I mean, that call I don't agree with. I agree.
No, I'm not. Forget the call. Like, did you watch the fourth quarter? Like, the refs kind of dictated the last 4 minutes of the game.
Nah, Golden State.
They let him play.
The refs was not good that game on both sides.
Until
if we're
then.
gonna be honest.
But like I said, in the last 4 minutes of the game, they wanted to decide the game instead of letting them play it out. Granted, cool. You like a lot of fouls missed. We'll talk about the last couple seconds. Curry step back three, he misses, cool, whatever. But we're gonna call a foul on a tie up to give them the lead.
Sengun was also
That was,
down low.
that was a bad
towards
call
the
because the ref
game.
that made the call, Kennedy,
I
that wasn't
agree.
even his call.
Bro, I just know for a simple fact, bro, when you're getting fouled and the ref is going up to you telling you my bad because I missed a foul, come on now, like that's be for real,
But it happens all the time in games.
bro. We're not doing that.
Yeah, but that was
It does.
That
that
was
was a little.
That was egregious, but it's not like that's a
Yeah.
one-off thing. Is what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you, but that's not a one-off thing. That happens all the time.
forget it. We'll just say Golden State blew the game, man.
I mean, I personally think they definitely blew it, not scoring in the last 3 minutes of the game, regardless of what happened.
It's
I think
hard
that was a
it's
terrible
hard to
call at the end of
score
the
when
game.
you're getting fouled, and then on the other end you're in foul trouble because they're calling fouls. It's kind of hard.
I just think that call at the end of the game was a terrible call.
You know,
And it's a terrible way to end a great game that was. Because like I said, I think officiating that game could have been a lot better on both sides. But all in all, I just think
Steve Kerr said the red court messed him up. Said he thought he was descending into the depths of hell, something like that.
I want to give credit to Ime's team Houston on defense. That was 3 minutes where they gave them only allowed them to score 1 point. Houston don't play the typical basketball that everyone can see threes. They play more inside out defensively.
Like they couple timeouts Ime had called that game where they got to Sengun about 4-5 straight times down low.
that's like that. That is an obvious thing. We don't have a big, so you go to that's cool.
That's why we giving credit to Ime in Houston.
But how much
I'm
credit?
giving credit to their defense. I ain't even mentioned things.
When you are hacking and they're not getting a call, if I'm shooting a three and you're slapping my arm, pushing my elbow, and then the ref is running up to me like, yeah, my bad, I missed that. Over and over. Come on now.
I agree with that, but that didn't happen throughout the whole 4 minutes of the game of that fourth quarter.
Did you watch the game?
So y'all got Rockets tonight, Peso, Musa?
What was that, Ace?
Y'all got Rockets tonight being OKC. OKC get up and down the same way they do.
Yeah. Hey,
No,
Ime's defense got okay. I
think OKC should win this game. Because I expect Jalen Green to struggle again, like he struggled against Golden State, which he always has struggled against Golden State, which is one of the reasons why I picked the Warriors to win that game, along with them not being able to beat them since 21 or the 2020 season. But I just think the refs should have been better all around in that game.
Peso, who you got tonight, man? Rockets or OKC?
I got OKC winning this one.
One thing that I think was really cost Golden State the game because they were letting them play, and other than that one call, they were letting them play the whole end of the game. Both teams, like they were both fouling and they weren't calling anything, so they shouldn't have called that there. But I think the big thing was the clock management at the end. So I understand Curry's put a million teams to sleep, but there's no reason to take that three. If you take that three and you have that scrum with the way the clock was, the clock would have ran out.
The end of the regulation 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was bad.
yeah,
That was
took
bad.
it way too early in the shot clock.
Both teams combined shot less than 20 free throws this game.
Yeah, they weren't calling.
Like they were just letting them play,
Yeah.
and it's like you let. That's the thing that I harped on before in the past episode. Just when it came to referees officiating ruin games, it's like if you're gonna let them play, but then don't try to dictate the game at the very end. That's where I agree with Clips. Is like you shouldn't call that play at the end of the game, especially if you've been letting them play throughout the whole game.
So we got the quarterfinals tonight. Me and Musa has OKC winning. Draco, who you got winning this matchup tonight?
Yeah, OKC should win.
Ace, who you got?
I got the referees. I don't know. The referees are untouchable. Honestly, both teams are doing good defensively. I'm going OKC. I feel like Shea's gonna like sit in the chair, and I feel like he's gonna get down and hit them with the left to right combo.
Mike, who you got this matchup?
Coin toss for me, because I originally had Dallas beating OKC first round. So
me too.
So I had Houston beating Golden State, but I originally had Dallas beating the Rockets in this game. So I'm gonna, in all honesty, I'm gonna lean Rockets because of the defense. And there's been a lot of upsets in the Cup so far this year. Like who thought Atlanta would have been coming out of their group? And the Magic kept it close for most of the game against Milwaukee. So I'll go Rockets tonight.
Now let's talk about that East. Oh, my fault. Clips ain't go. I want to hear about the East side predictions too.
You know, it sounds like the Houston got one of the best defenses, so I'm gonna go Houston.
But I think OKC got the better defense, the best defense too.
I swear.
I hear it now.
What are we doing, man? Chris, what you got, man?
Trolling has begun.
I got E-Man his defense. You feel me? The hacker stacks, bro. Just slapping everything. I got, you know.
Oh man.
Wives and all.
At this point, like they defense is crazy. You know what I mean?
The East matchup, we got the Bucks and the Hawks. Who do y'all think is gonna come out with that matchup? And then we'll go through the.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't betting against Trae Young.
Hawks already beat them twice this year too, I believe.
Hold the dice on the logo.
Who you got, man? I know you got a lot of faith in Trae Young. You mentioned it to our viewers earlier.
I had Hawks, man. I think I was one of the ones last week that had the Hawks going all the way. So the Hawks already beat Milwaukee twice this year. I don't really trust what they got going over there in Milwaukee. I think Giannis is going to do his thing, but yeah, I just think Atlanta got a lot of firepower over there. So
did any of those games the Hawks played Milwaukee, was Dame and Giannis playing those games?
Yeah, they were hacking Giannis for one of the last game they played. He had like 30 free throws.
I think Dame was out for one of them though.
I would say the Bucks have been playing better as of late. But.
Man, Darvin Ham is the champ. You know when it comes to these, man. I got the Bucks.
He is a one-time
he undefeated
champion.
He undefeated for the cup.
He is undefeated for the cup.
Hey, so you got, man?
Stuff like this save coaches' careers.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying to get along with everybody. I'm gonna go Bucks.
You don't even know why.
Because I feel like it. That's why. That's the only reason I need. Honestly,
no, because you want to go against everybody.
Like Bucks got way more firepower. From what you say, if it's just Trae, Bucks will have more firepower. More firepower.
Then who? Who's the firepower?
Outside of Dame and Giannis,
have more firepower than who they're playing.
Ain't Chris Middleton back?
Chris Middleton's back.
Yeah, he's not better than Jalen Johnson.
Chris Middleton got
firepower. Okay, all right. Let's say this. Trae Young and Damian Lillard cancel out, right?
No.
Sure.
Who's matching up with Giannis?
Nobody is. We already know that.
Jalen
Capella.
Johnson.
I was wrong to say.
Capella.
I was
Capella.
wrong. Anywho, I was
Let's
wrong
keep
to say
going.
they don't have firepower, and you say they don't have an answer for Giannis.
Let's keep going down the list.
Chris Middleton is back. That's experience off the
Jalen
bench.
Johnson.
Why?
let's say
Wait. Y'all don't got nobody for Giannis, right? But then y'all gonna put Jalen Johnson on Middleton. Y'all supposed to say Jalen Johnson versus Giannis, and
They don't know
I'm saying
ball.
no. We're not talking about like the actual match. We're just saying who the firepower will go
Yeah,
down the
he's
name
just
of
saying,
the player.
who down the list. Brooke Lopez, outside presence from the three.
Clint Capella.
All right.
I don't consider that like firepower on the teams.
The man was shooting like Klay Thompson, 7 feet tall. That's not firepower. That's not.
When was he shooting like that, Ace?
Are
We
y'all
talking about
serious?
we talking about the year they won 2021?
Hey, never mind. Y'all got it. I got Bucks. That's why I got Bucks. I got Bucks because I want.
I'm
So
confused.
we'll see.
Musa, can I get what
I'm going with the Bucks too, but that's not for the reason. I just think Milwaukee's playing better
shooting like Klay
as of
Thompson.
late. I think Middleton does help them with another ball handler that can play make, because that's one of the things that
wait. I know y'all ain't out here disrespecting y'all boy Bobby Portis.
I said that too.
who's y'all. I didn't even get a chance to finish
You
my
heard me
point.
say that, right?
I didn't even get to
I
finish.
said Bobby Portis.
I wanted Moose. I mean Draco. I wanted Ace to keep going down the list. I would put
I
Bobby
said
Portis
Bobby. I
before
said
Brook
Bobby. All
Lopez.
I'm saying is this: if that's my choice, no one had
see you,
to.
Brook
John.
Lopez.
Where you
No
go?
one-
John Cena,
No.
we can't see you.
Hold up. I mean, I got this. I'm doing
What the
something.
fuck are we
technical
doing, man?
I gotta get this.
Yeah, I was saying Milwaukee's playing better as of late. The defense is starting to be a lot better.
That's why he took his ass off camera talking about Brook Lopez.
I know Orlando.
Hold up, bro. Y'all talking crazy. Y'all talking crazy. That's like saying Porzingis when you talk about firepower.
Porzingis is a way better
What?
shooter than Brook Lopez. Don't do that.
What?
You
Stop.
gotta be on the court to shoot, and that man is not even on the court. Secondly, when everybody went through their predictions and said OKC or Rockets, look, I got Bucks. I just feel like the Bucks got more experience. They have firepower. Like they're not. They're getting after it. All right.
This
I got
man
the
put
Bucks
Brook
beating Atlanta
Lopez and
tonight.
Kristaps Porzingis in the same sentence.
Are they not both playing the same position?
They're not. No.
They both don't play
They're-
center. I'm
Porzingis
confused.
is more firepower than Brooklyn's at this point in their careers. Like, no.
All right. When I asked the host who's stopping Giannis, he said no one. The list ends then right there.
We're talking about Ace. Okay, let's bring this back to
We
raps.
said Trae Young and Damian Lillard canceled out. Then
Exactly.
we said Giannis, and then you didn't have anything.
Is there not 5-on-5 on the court? We're talking about firepower.
That's what I'm
both
saying. I'm
sides
like,
of the
Ace
ball.
act like he don't know ball, bro. Come on.
So we give you Giannis. Nobody could match up with him. So now let's keep going down the list.
I got the Bucks. You
You brought up Brook Lopez and didn't even bring up Bobby Portis. You lost me with Brook Lopez.
I said Bobby Portis at first. You didn't hear it and everything. I said they had Bobby Portis, Middleton, and you just stood there. You went over Chris Middleton. Y'all ignored Bobby Portis.
Nah.
I'm glad we're live. We'll rewind it.
Brook Lopez is shooting like Klay Thompson. That's what I.
Well,
took.
he was. All right, you got me there. You got me
3
there.
years ago.
Not anymore. I mean, you're right. This season, if you're confident in the Atlanta Hawks, we'll see tonight. That's all I'm saying. America will all tune in and see what's going on.
Musa, what's your take, man? I know we cut you off about 5 times.
It don't matter. We good. Like I said, I got the Bucks. I think they've been playing better as of late. Defensively, they've been a lot better. I got to check. Is Torian Prince still questionable? Is he good to go to play tonight? Because that's going to be big for them defensively.
I think he is questionable, but he's playing.
Gary Trent is going to be good for them as far as shooting the ball. Defensively, we'll see. But I like Portis. If Portis can help clean up the glass, that's going to be one of the things that's going to help them win this game. Is rebounding. Whoever can win the rebound matchup has a good chance. I like Atlanta's chances though because they're going to play more of a small ball lineup when Capella's not out. I like what Kongo brings for them, and that's going to allow them to have more space on the offense. So then he's going to have to put Brook Lopez on the perimeter, and God knows the Bucks love switching 1 and 5s on picks and rolls, so that can work in Atlanta's favor potentially. But I just think Dame and Giannis might be able to get the job done when it matters most. Just want to put it out there too that this is on neutral site, so there is no home court.
You got Bucks or you got Atlanta? You advocated for both.
I have I have the Bucks, but I also wanted to
I got
point out some things
I
that
got
Atlanta
Atlanta.
has at their advantage that can help them. But I still think the Bucks can win the game and will win the game.
Got anything, Ace?
Musa made some great points. I ain't got nothing. No Brook Lopez, no Porzingis, nothing.
They call me the wise man. Ain't that right, Mike?
Who call him that?
You don't watch wrestling, bro. You don't get the joke. It's
Uh,
Mike, did you
more
did
like
you,
Jimmy Ace, the
okay,
big brother, Jimmy Uso.
okay.
Mike,
That's not a
did you
bad.
who you had this matchup or you already went?
Oh, I think we went over second round last week, but if we did, I put the I got the Hawks. I think they're gonna hack Giannis just like they did last game, and if he's taking 30 plus free throws, if he makes 15 of them, that'll be a minor miracle. So with one thing with Chris Middleton, though, what they've been using him for is bringing him off the bench and have him try to get that ball movement going. He's been more passing the ball for assists than shooting recently. So if Torian Prince can't go, that's huge because I think he'll still be on the minutes restriction. So I don't know. I don't know the Bucks like that who they'll put in uh, with him if he is out. But I think Atlanta will probably actually win by like 10 points, to be honest with you. And I wouldn't be surprised if they won the whole thing.
So real quick, Atlanta OKC in the chip game because majority of us picked OKC, so that's what I'm asking.
Draco, you had
Who we got?
Atlanta too,
I was going
We
with the
got the
Bucks.
Bucks.
Yeah.
so it's 3-3.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back and forth. If Atlanta gets OKC, who y'all think wins that for the cup?
Hmm?
Atlanta versus OKC, who you think wins?
Okay, see. Who's Trey Young finna guard on that team?
They probably put him on Case and Wallace or something. But I agree. I think it'll be a high paced game though, because both teams like to get up and down. So now we switch it, OKC and the Bucks.
I wouldn't mind seeing either matchup, to be honest with you, but I'm going OKC either way.
So you just got OKC to win it all, basically.
Yeah.
I will say the teams that can benefit the most for this will be obviously Atlanta and Houston because they're relatively more on the young side. Even though OKC is the youngest team in the NBA, but they have experience. But them being more on the young side, and some of those young players haven't been in that type of atmosphere and feel that can bolster them a lot confidence wise. I really want to pick. Even going back to the West, I wanted to pick Houston, but I can't with how inconsistent Jalen Green has been. So I had.
What if tonight's the night he get the spark? You know, it's Saturday in Vegas.
If he can get the sparking and be consistent, then they have a great chance of being OKC. But if he's doing what he did against Golden State or similar, I don't think they have a shot.
What if it's Rockets and Hawks and we misjudge Milwaukee and OKC? That's a possibility.
That's a good game. I think they match up really well as far as Atlanta's offense versus Houston's defense. I'm trying to think. Is Sengun going to be able to take care? Is Sengun going to be able to dominate enough to where they get the bigs in foul trouble? Will be my question. Because Sengun is sloppy with the ball, so that's one thing that I'm worried about. Jalen Green gonna have a long night with Dyson Daniels guarding him, or Fred VanVleet, and then you got to worry is Jabari Parker gonna make his pull-up shots because that's gonna be the other factor. Because he did pretty well doing that against Golden State, and that helped him a lot. So it's a coin flip in that matchup in my eyes.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Next week we'll be able to, of course, the champion will be announced before our next episode, so we'll be able to discuss again about it around that time for next week's episode. One thing I want to bring up, we don't have to speak too long on this, but we now know that Franz, speaking of him, is now injured. And Scotty Barnes, also two big names out of the East that are injured. We know Toronto hasn't been really doing anything as far as the standings this year, but the Magic, I believe, are currently third or fourth in the East, and Paulo's out too. So I'm hoping for a speedy recovery for them both. And I hope this is not something that comes in the long run. We're so used to Orlando and their bigs being hurt and now their two top players are down and out. So, y'all got anything on them?
Don't forget about Embiid.
Oh, I was going to ask that question later in the show.
Is it
To harp back on what we
LaMelo?
talked about with Philly. a few
LaMelo
episodes
not
ago.
out too?
Yeah, LaMelo out.
Lamelo's out, yeah. But the two most recent, like, biggest injuries were Franz and Scotty Barnes. I think Scotty Barnes just twisted his ankle, but it was a real bad ankle injury.
Yeah, he was saying during the injury he couldn't feel his foot. I'm glad it's not as worse as
He
he
probably
made it seem.
tore. Yeah, he probably tore like a tendon in there, so or he's gonna be sitting down for a little bit.
Man, he might as well take the rest of the season off. They ain't going to playoffs. Just take
And
the
that's
year
no
off.
reason why I believe Jalen Johnson will be an all-star. That's another person that would have been an all-star probably was Barnes. Orlando's still third in the East. They're 2 games above New York.
I just feel like Orlando has to do better with the oblique. All right, because to have two of the same
Get a
players,
new
with the
medical
what? I'm sorry, Ace. What was that? I
oblique
didn't hear
injuries.
the same oblique injury that Paulo went through, Franz went through. So the Jalen Suggs, we got to protect his oblique at all costs.
At this point, just get a new medical staff. Or
KCP, yeah, medical team.
Real quick, I'm gonna run off their games. I wanted to just hear you guys' thoughts on it. Well, so their next game is actually, ironically, against the Knicks on the 15th.
They lose
tomorrow.
They lose that.
Knicks.
Then they play the Thunder on
They
Thursday.
lose that. They lose that too.
They play Miami.
They
I
nah,
got Orlando.
that's gonna be a toss up.
Then they play
goes off,
Boston.
Miami's gonna win that. But
Then they
They
play
play
who?
Boston afterwards.
Oh, of
That's a
course they
clear
lose to
loss.
Boston.
Clear loss.
They play Miami again.
I got Orlando.
Then they play the Knicks again, and then they play the Nets. That's to round up the rest of the month.
They going down in the standings.
Yeah, they dropping out of the playoff.
I could see them splitting with New York. I think they lose to OKC. I think they sweep Miami because
Do they lose
Miami
to
got
Boston? Or they beat Boston.
because the way Miami's get the friction going on with the whole Butler situation. I think they either sweep or split those games. I don't know about Boston yet because it depends who's playing. Because sometimes they be sitting out, but I think Boston should still win that game.
Not even sitting out. Boston has a tendency of looking down on their opponent.
And then they ain't gonna look down on Orlando though. And then I think they beat Brooklyn. So how many games is that? 4.
Yeah, because Cam Thomas is still out, correct?
I can see them going 3-4, 4-3.
But there's still, like Ace said, I think it's still going to be some moves made in the conference standings for them.
Paulo might be back around Christmas, I heard too.
Yes, so that might help a lot. He's gonna still have to get his legs underneath him, but definitely.
Can I ask you something? Like, does Indiana have any serious injuries? What happened to Indiana this year?
They just traded for Thomas Bryant because their 2 best centers outside of Miles Turner's out for the season.
Yeah, what was
let me say best actually. Isaiah Jackson, which was a key backup center, he's out.
Yeah. He got
and
hurt.
Wiseman tore his Achilles early in the season,
Mm-hmm.
so they only had Turner. And now they just traded for Thomas Bryant to kind of shore up that 5 spot.
I'm actually kind of happy for him because he brings a big presence, especially for that team and how they play.
Yeah, the way they play, I think Bryant will flourish.
He's actually going to get some time over there.
Tyrese has been inconsistent. I don't know if he's been in and out because I haven't followed Indy too much this year. Outside of Ben Matherin, because I've been mentioning him since last year when they made that postseason run. He's been great. I'm happy he's healthy. But I think Siakam made him miss a few games here and there, but outside of that, I don't know.
They was a one-time hot, and that's it.
Even before the injuries, though, they weren't doing nothing. And look at their road record too. Their road record's alarming. They've only won a couple games on the road this year.
That's what I said. They were one season high.
Still plenty of ball left, but yeah, their best player needs to play like it. He's been inconsistent.
Speaking of trade rumors, because I know we talked about mentioned Jimmy Butler and Miami. That's kind of the biggest thing that's out right now. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts on where would be a good fit for him if Miami was to move him.
What are I heard
the 4 teams. Honestly, the 4 teams that all were mentioned, I think, were all great fits for him. based on how he plays. The teams were Phoenix, Dallas, Houston, and Golden State.
Yeah.
I think he fits well in either one, depending on what they give up. To be honest,
What do you think Phoenix would give up for him?
that's
Or would
what
have to
I'm
give up for him?
questionable about because I don't.
Bradley
I feel
Beal.
like Grayson Allen has to be in the deal just because of the money that's involved. But if I'm Miami and Pat Riley, I don't see him trading Butler off just for Grayson Allen. Like,
You
I
don't think
think
they're
he's
gonna
gonna-
set Bradley Beal over there?
Somebody.
They
I
won't.
don't think he's gonna want the one of the reasons why I feel like they're trading him and not trying to extend him is because of the injuries and then when you add the age. So I don't see Pat Riley trading for someone that's around the same age and more injury prone than him. So
I just don't think Phoenix will be getting off of Booker or KD. So
no,
Bill
they're
would
all,
be
those are off the table.
option.
Shams said they want to do it too to put Hami Harkels in the lineup too, so they might just be getting draft picks and some bench pieces too if they're trying to do that.
I just
Then
feel like Butler's been a nice playoff piece the last couple seasons, man. I see him fitting good with the Rockets. That tough run and gun defense, we scoring, getting the ball in the hole.
The perfect coaches over there for him too.
that's what I was going to agree with you, Ace. I think the team that makes the most sense as far as
I'll say the
capital
Rockets.
wise.
His culture, his style of play, like let's get it out the mud. I'll say the Rockets. Don't put it next to KD and somebody gets hurt or it's like what are we doing here? You know, I feel like with the Rockets, he could be that veteran. He can get them over the hump, honestly. And I'm just
And he's a defensive player for that. You know what I mean? For that great defense. You know?
I just feel like that fits. Another trade rumor.
What?
Another
I'm dead at
You trolling.
I'm not. You can't. My bad, Ace. I'll probably go ahead and finish.
Another trade rumor I feel like is getting slept on is how the Warriors have been pursuing LeBron. I don't know if that's boy.
Ace, if you want to say, yeah.
Hey, all I know is that duo with
Can we skip the Jimmy Butler?
Expectations. You hear me?
We know that's not
Hey,
going to happen.
his old ass don't play enough defense to be on Golden State. Are we serious?
Can we stick to Jimmy Butler, please?
Nah,
Are you
yeah,
serious?
we'll go back to Jimmy, but no.
That's a trade rumor. All right, we'll stick with Jimmy then.
Hey, rumors are rumors
said-
for a
I
reason.
gotta put that.
But Jimmy, I think Houston is the best fit technically if you want pieces back because you'll mess up what Golden State got going on if you take from Golden State. With Phoenix, you might mess some up.
Imagine they trade Clay or Luca for Jimmy. They're not trading Luca, but with him on Dallas.
But you see, either way, like who are you trading to send Jimmy over?
And
It'd probably be like PJ Washington.
PJ will be in the deal. Probably one of the bigs
Even
like
the
Lively or
Rockets.
Gafford.
Any team you trade him to, you might mess up the culture of that team. Unless you
So-
can get
so-
in there.
So we talk about Houston. So who do y'all think that they Houston would have to
This
give up?
is easy. Because they have the most value in the draft picks. They can do a bunch of different options. You can add Jabari Smith into that deal. You can add Cam Whitmore. I feel like the untouchables. What was that, Ace?
Would you let Jalen Green go? You said he's
on the market too.
Nah,
I wouldn't. Do
I
that.
feel like the only untouchable pieces legit for Houston would be
Ime.
Sengun, Thompson, and
I think as of right now, how they rolling, I think Jalen Green is
probably
part of that.
who will be the third person I'm thinking about? Sengun, Amen Thompson,
What about? Well, never mind.
probably and
Don't say it.
maybe Jalen. But that I know Sengun and Tari Eason. I like Tari Eason. I think they will be.
I'll give you Shepard, Whitmore, and a draft pick or something. That's all you getting for Jimmy. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
are we just not gonna throw Fred VanVleet over there?
I was gonna say they was gonna.
Untouchable.
They will,
Untouchable.
they will throw his contract in there for the money. He will have to be
need
part of it.
But Boozer said untouchable.
He ain't playing like shit.
He got championship experience.
He
If
ain't
the ref,
playing like
if
shit.
if the ref start treating y'all crazy, he gonna poke him in the head, bro. You gotta keep a guy like that. That's grit.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think you get rid of Fred
VanVleet.
Cam, or Jabari would be definitely Jabari Smith will have to be in that deal.
Yo,
For
the
sure.
people that they keeping, I'm being.
Wait. We can't get rid of Dylan Brooks.
No, he's been one of your best defenders.
He's the best
No.
defender. They're gonna
He's
pair.
been playing great in Houston.
They're gonna pair him and Jimmy for that defense. That's the point of why they're not.
Because to be honest with you, if you can get rid of Fred VanVleet because of the contract, now you can bolster up and put him in the starting lineup. Because it can run the point for your team.
But they'll probably. So I say, keep Jalen, keep Dylan, keep all you keep Sengun.
Hey, so you see what I see? Dylan
Bro.
Brooks, Jimmy
I
Butler.
understand, but defensively,
Dylan Brooks has been playing pretty good this year for what he's asked to do.
Just for defensive purposes, bro. Remember,
I ain't
this
gonna
is
hold you.
teammates defensive team. Listen, what I'm
Them
telling you.
two,
Stop,
them two
don't
would
think
talk you into
offense. Stop
no,
thinking
no.
offense, bro.
No. I'm thinking media. They would talk you into an ass whooping. Them two would get on the media and talk crazy, and then look, OKC got you up 50 on you. I don't want Jimmy Butler and Dylan Brooks on the
Well,
same.
hey, on this podcast, we've noticed people get high standings because of their defense alone. So
Listen to what I'm telling you, son. They're
I
gonna.
mean, Dylan Brooks can still give you some points though. Ain't like
They're gonna keep Dylan. They're keeping Segun. I'm telling you, they might move off of Fred because that point guard position is what they need to fill, and he been playing like shit. They're gonna probably throw Jabari Smith in there because they have another power forward off the bench. Like,
would Miami honor his list? What if Miami just does like with the just trade them to where they can get the best pieces? We have to think about that option too.
Does he have a clause in his contract?
That's why I said Houston will be the best team because they can get the most out of Houston than any other.
Houston, Pat Riley will take some draft picks off of that.
Pat Riley,
I mean, I also
you get some young pieces.
I also think that if they make a move with Golden State, they may not get as much draft picks, but it'll benefit them as far as what they'll get back in return with Kuminga and probably Wiggins.
But I was about to say that's the question: is are they going to want to get off Kuminga?
No,
I don't think they're going to want to get off Kuminga.
That's what their head. They're not. I'm telling. It's going to be Kuminga. They're not getting off of Wiggs. They are really hesitant to moving off of Wiggs, bro.
I think contract wise, though, I think he definitely has to be a part of the deal.
I don't see Golden State moving Kuminga because I think they value him too much.
But they offer him an extension. He denied it, so he want more money. So he will go.
Allegedly, Golden State has been starting Kuminga recently to test the waters to see what he's able to
do
bring to the table. So
to move up his trade stock.
That's it. Thank you. That's it.
Hey, so
y'all wouldn't got to make him look a little good.
Y'all wouldn't trade him to Portland to get like Jamari Grant and somebody?
Jeremy Grant? Why would I trade for Jeremy Grant? Grant's not better than Butler.
But isn't he older too, or about the same age?
Grant's younger. But Grant, no, hell no.
I'd almost rather have Shade and Sharp.
And they're not moving off Shade and Sharp.
Yeah.
They're definitely not Untouchables over there. Sharp.
Well, it look like Portland moving nowhere.
Portland, everybody's touchable.
not Shade.
That's true. The way that organization's ran, I can see that.
Tell me.
Before he got there, not Drew Holiday, and look at what Drew Holiday is right now, bro.
The three players they're not touching in that young core is Scoot, Sharp, and Klingen.
That's why they're not going nowhere for
everyone else is. That's why they're rebuilding. You're not gonna Sharp's been showing flashes. Scoot's been better this year compared to last year. And Klingen, when you give him the minutes in the start, he's been great defensively. Ayton needs to get moved the hell off Ayton. Williams has been a trade value, but he can't stay healthy. Grant needs to go bye. And then you got to move Anthony Simons. You're going to really move up center. Simons is horrible defensively.
He ain't better offensively this year either.
I want to actually.
I got him. I know he has.
That's the point. They're going to move off of those guys to give the young core.
Man, he was supposed to be the one to take over.
Hey, remember when they traded Melo and they got a whole team back? You trade Jimmy, you get a whole team back, bro.
I want to ask each and every one of you guys to give me one contending team that's out there right now, and then one possible either free agent piece or trade piece that you think that they need and why. So whatever team you want, any contending team. What trade piece do you think they need, and what will bring them over the hump, and why?
I like the one they said with Memphis and that boy from Brooklyn, Cameron Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Johnson in Memphis.
That'll be good.
I also heard about him going to Golden State.
Yeah, I need him in Golden State. Bring his ass here, bro. I need him.
Hey, when I said that would be, when we put that in our group chat, and I said that would be a great fit. All I got was, everyone looks good in Golden State.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
Also, you think anyone light skin looks good in Golden State?
But
No, I don't.
We could take Cam
Zach
Johnson.
Levine, Cam Johnson, Ben Simmons.
He's
Musa went
I
everybody
never said
goes-
Ben Simmons.
he's the
Please stop putting
same
words in my
height
mouth.
as Kuminga. He's not as athletic, but he's a better shooter. He's a better to me a better all-around offensive piece, and he can still play somewhat of a good defense. So yeah, give me Cam Johnson. And if we could get Ben Simmons in there too, bro, we could. I just want bring Ben over here, please. I'm telling you, I think being good in Golden State is gonna.
Hey, if you don't shoot, Draymond gonna choke him up. Hey, come here.
It's not even that. Look. That is right. But then playing with Steph, he'll get the confidence back at playing point.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because you just mentioned the point. Let me ask y'all. Outside of Steph, who else is a ball handler that's a playmaker for that team?
Who was a ball-headed
Who's
playmaker?
another playmaker on Golden State outside of Curry?
Create their own shot.
Creating their own shot, or
Just a playmaker.
just initiating offense.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you in the beginning of the season. Buddy Hield looked promising. I don't know. He's going through a slump
But
right
Hill's
now.
not a playmaker.
Bro,
Draymond Green sets up the plays for the team,
Bro,
but
if you make a shot, that's a play.
So besides Draymond and Curry, right, there is no other one on that team that's a playmaker that can get everyone else involved. That's why I said in the group chat, because the package I believe was Cam Johnson, Finney Smith, and I think it was Dennis Schroeder. I said it'll be perfect for them because you get another ball handler who can play, make, and defend. You get 2, 3, and D guys.
You said the last time Golden State had another playmaker besides them two.
Dennis Schroeder.
Is Zach Levine a playmaker, Musa?
The reason why I don't want Dennis for real, like he's cool, but it's because we got like Melton and shit.
He's out for the season. No, he's gone,
Right.
and he'll be part of the trade because of his contract, like a $12.6 or $12.3 million contract.
so
I told you, the point guard that I want them to move is Pod. Get him out of here.
So he probably be in the trade, maybe. But you add Dennis Schroeder who can score, who can play make. So now when you got Curry on the bench, you got someone that can actually initiate the offense with Draymond. You add in Cam Johnson who could defend and play two to the 4 position and with Finney Smith.
Get rid of Smith and give me Ben. I'll take that.
I'm hearing Ben might go to Boston. I don't even know if I want. I like it, I guess, but I mean, we'll see.
I want Ben over here.
Ace, if you had a player to pick for your Lakers that's going to benefit y'all and bring y'all over the hump, who would it be?
God.
I was.
They need God, boy. They look God. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Go ahead, Ace. Go ahead, Ace.
God. Hey, I like that one. God.
Hey, yo. What's up with the disrespect, bro? I asked the man if Levine was a playmaker. He want to answer for me now. What's going on?
I didn't get a chance to answer because I was finishing my point with Clip.
Yo, oh my gosh.
The Lakers are bad, bro. They need everything they can get.
You said the Lakers are bad?
Yes, the Lakers are bad, bro.
All right, I'm good. I don't even feel like talking. Mike, let's go, Mike.
Are they elite?
I ain't said it was elite.
Are they good?
Just one player. Ace, if you got to pick any player in the NBA to go with the Lakers, who you got, bro?
You going Dwight Howard?
I'm gonna go
Kobe
mute.
Bryant.
Go ahead.
Nah, for real. Come on, man. It's just real
Kobe
trade.
Bryant.
Yeah, you done took Ace's holiday spirit.
Yeah, no more.
I didn't do it. The Lakers did that. The Lakers took his spirit away. That's why he got the Knicks shirt on.
Go ahead, Ace.
Nah, I ain't Ace.
Yo, can we play a little?
Answer it for me. Go ahead.
No,
Go
for
ahead,
real.
bro.
All right. Bring Braun to Golden State. For real. Just
Don't. He don't play no defense. His
It
toes hurt.
ruins his
Toes hurt
legacy.
since 2012.
It ruins his legacy.
Who LeBron?
Yeah.
Oh, at this point, we want to play together for a ring, baby. That's it. LeBron's the number one scorer all time. He don't care.
Yeah, he
Nah, we'll get back to Ace. I'll let you think about a player. Mike, who you got?
I didn't get to go. My boy talking about God, and he making every week. You trying to get viral?
Bro, it's
bro.
a joke. Why, yo, relax, bro. The Lakers are bad. You need more than just one player.
They're the ugly girl in the West, right? To you, right?
I guess so. I guess so.
When we play the Celtics, I'm gonna mark that on my damn calendar. You hear me?
Go ahead. If they lose to the Lakers, I don't give a fuck. They lost to them last year. What that do for them? Nothing. Watch my squad get a ring. Who cares?
So you said Boston's getting a ring?
No, I said when they lost to them last year and you kept bringing it up, what did that do for them? Nothing. They watched my squad get a ring.
We bring up games. We bring up games every time when somebody loses, bro.
Ace, you
Yo,
arguing
Hold
your
on,
squad not
hold
to
on, hold on,
listen.
hold on, hold on. Stop.
We need a segment.
What is the point of a
Ace and
sports
Trey only.
podcast that we don't come up with matchups and things like that? We didn't talk about how Celtics lost to Memphis last week, but we talked about people losing this week. If I want
I
to bring
didn't
up a
mention niggas
matchup, I'm
losing
gonna
this
bring
week.
up a
What are you
matchup.
talking about?
I'm gonna bring up a matchup.
Yapping.
This is a sports podcast.
Hey,
All right,
Hey,
go
would
ahead.
DeJounte Murray do good on the Lakers?
they've been trying to get him since he was in Atlanta.
People get next to LeBron and they get nervous.
That's a
If the
fact.
Lakers want somebody, their value goes up. But when they get like Buddy Hield, when they wanted Buddy Hield, they wanted all of this from Buddy Hield, just for him to get let go easily by Indiana. So who knows?
Oh yeah, that was the Lakers' fault because they could have had Miles Turner. The package was Miles and Buddy.
I ain't gonna lie. Just bring Trey Young over there, man.
Ain't gonna make a difference with defense.
They gonna water him down, bro. Don't bring him by LeBron, bro. LeBron don't let nobody shoot that can shoot, bro. Don't put nobody.
Oh, yes, he do.
He let them shoot. The thing is, they can't shoot when they play with the Lakers. And LeBron.
Yeah, I don't
You
know
go
what it
3
is.
possessions without passing me the ball, and then I'm finally touching you, expect me to shoot. You can't expect me to.
Well,
hit
that's
that.
that's because we 15, 20 games and you can't buy a damn jump shot.
But not even that. Who would the Lakers give up for Trey Young?
But that's the thing why I made that reference is because
Hachimura.
Nah, Hachimura got to stay. He been
D'Lo, Austin Reeves.
Hachimura got to stay. Austin Reeves got to stay.
you ain't got nobody to give up.
Yeah.
That's why I said DeJounte
Better
Murray.
give him Cam Reddish.
Man.
You let him
JJ
go.
Redick.
Whoa,
But that's my point though, right? That's why I said God because they need more than one
that's
player.
not why you said God. but-
Yes, I did because how you gonna tell me?
I said, Ace, you said it just to blatantly disrespect me.
Hey, that's what he thinks, but no,
I'm keeping
they need
cool.
more than one player. Your best point of attack defender is Gabe Vincent.
If you say
Like,
so.
let's really
Damn.
think about that. though.
See, yeah, that's
You gotta play
definitely
Gabe Vincent because he's your best POA. You
That's
can't rely on Reeves to play to be the POA. You're not gonna do it connect. Like you don't have no defense. What you gonna bring Bronny back up?
Yeah.
No, you need help. And then you
Damn,
got
Ace,
LeBron's in
is
and
that
out.
why you came up here with the Knicks shirt on today?
Nah, to let you know I wasn't worried about ducking smoke. That a Knicks versus Atlanta game.
Like they need another consistent third option, but that's tough because you're gonna have to give up someone that you like. You're gonna give up either Reeves or Rui to do that.
That's across the NBA, not just the Lakers. It's any trade, like Jimmy Butler, every trade.
But we're mostly talking about the Lakers and what in their needs, and they need a lot. Like you need more defenders, you need more shooting, but you don't have no real assets to give up. And the ones that you have that are valuable, you don't want to move off of them.
You just need people on the court to just play defense. It's a lot of watching. It ain't that they can't play. They just not playing.
That is
Like,
true.
But then if you get stops, to your point though, Draco, if they get stops, right, they're gonna have to put the ball in the hole, and they can't do that outside of Braun, AD, and whenever he's on point, Reeves and Rui. And sometimes you might get a game from Connect. But that's the point. Like you don't have nothing consistent outside of Braun and AD offensively, and your
I
whole
feel
ball
like that Russell Westbrook trade messed them up.
no, stop. If you
No,
can't get
what messed them up is not re-signing KCP and Caruso after they won the 2020 chip.
can't get
And the White.
fast break, something is wrong with you. You get defense, you get more fast breaks. That's more offense right there. If you can't get bucks off that, it's time for you to go.
Y'all should have kept Caruso, KCP. You should have re-signed Dwight. That's who I was gonna pick, Dwight.
Should have kept a whole lot there.
They brought Boogie Cousins back.
No, you didn't need Boogie.
All right, bro. Y'all be Boogie helps, man.
But you don't need him if you have Dwight there because you could put 80 back at the 4. Where you had your most success, and we had this argument before. When you had your most success is when AD was playing the 4, you had Dwight and McGee at the 5, and you had Caruso and KCP rotating on the 2. That's where you had your most success.
You got it.
You got rid of it because you wanted to be cheap. You as in the Lakers, not you specifically, Ace. But
I'm gonna spend the bag on my boys.
Mike,
you need to be in their locker room too.
if you had a player to move to a contending team, who would it be?
One for the Celtics, I'm gonna go with because Cade he showed some good tendencies early on in the season, but that sort of fell off, and I'm worried about Porzingis getting injured again. God forbid. I think they should go out and try to get Dorian Finney-Smith if they're gonna be taking trades for him. And another thing I want to talk about too is the Warriors. I know we just keep talking about the Warriors need to make trades. They need trades for multiple guys. They need a lot of help. I think they lost 9 out of the last 11 games, something like that. And this kid, was it Waiters or Waters? I don't know, but his ball handling that was scary. Some of the stuff I was watching in that Houston game, man. But I think the Warriors need a lot of help. If they can get LeBron, get him. If you can get Jimmy Butler, get him. You need a lot of help out there, and don't waste the end of Steph Curry's career.
Trey, could they get God too? God come here too.
They need some
They're close to it, but they're not that far. Because as I said about the Lakers, they're at the beginning of the year, they're a few injuries away from being a lottery team, and I still stand by that.
I feel like besides the Lakers, if you said add somebody to a contending team, if somehow this can happen, if you put Nikola Jokic on the Golden State Warriors right now,
That's not going to happen.
oh my God, you have if Nikola Jokic is on the Golden
That's
State
what we need.
Warriors.
That what the fuck are we doing? Comment.
Hey, him and Steph.
Nah, that's a
Nikola Jokic is on the
2K
Warriors today, bro.
Yo, him.
That's a
Steph
2K
Curry
thing.
go
You
crazy,
couldn't
bro.
Jokic with anyone like that.
Ace, one of those dudes that like to forge trades.
You
But
got
think
the
about
nerve
just imagine,
talking about
right? You
fourth
got
grade.
Jokic, Draymond, and Curry.
Hold up, Peso. In any 2K season,
That's
you don't want to make
unfair.
the crazy trades, bro. You be like, look, it's good, it's green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Nuggets need some pieces too, though, because they need some pieces for the bench. If I'm them, I'm calling up
that would be my trade I'd like to see. If you could put Nikola Jokic on the Warriors right now, today, and give up a couple clips note of the logistics, okay? That's the point.
You got to give up the franchise to get Jokic.
Nah, all I'm saying is if it can really happen and Nikola Jokic went to Golden State and you keep Steph, Draymond, man, all I'm saying is, boy,
I realistically see Luka and Jokic pairing up before I see that ever happening.
Hey, before man, they said that don't want to play. Joker been balling, bro. I don't want to play.
That's the dumbest narrative. Talking about he don't want to. I hate when people say that. That's not true.
He just cares about his losses more.
He's top 5 or top 3 in the league in minutes, and he's averaging a triple double.
I just want to say
high efficiency.
He just care about his ponies a little bit more than basketball. That's what
I feel him.
He's
probably making more.
Put up what you're putting up to not really care about basketball.
You know what he is? He reminds you of that old school NBA professional. He come in the suit. He don't play the games. He's not really in the media. He just here to play and go home type thing. You get what I'm saying? That's what he is, bro.
He has a signature shoe now too.
That nobody's gonna buy.
Hey,
I'm already bought him.
Hey, but seriously, right? I'll go to MPJ and I'll go to Jamal Murray and I'll just take half of their checks. Cause y'all just ain't using this.
No. You take Jamal's check. Porter's been your second best player, arguably, this year.
Oh yeah. But I need some of that back pay from when you was missing on us. I need that.
Take it from Gordon. Matter of fact, better yet, take it from all the bench players.
I feel like Klay Thompson was the one that said this a couple years ago. For certain teams and players, the season becomes repetitive. So like Jokic playing certain teams, I'd be like, all right, I've done this. But versus certain games people stand up for. For example, when Rudy Gobert and Draymond Green, Draymond's like, all right, the man walked him down like LeBron and dunked and everything like that. So I feel like
no. Yo, go ahead.
Blew past them and dunked the ball.
Hear me out. That one spot, right, was like a street ball moment.
He back dribbled.
I'm just saying. I feel like with 82 games, there's certain games where the players themselves would like, all right, we got to get this versus all right, let's go through the motions, and like I feel like that's the problem that's been going on.
I think it's statement games, right? Like
statement games. Like for example, and y'all didn't like to hear this when I said after the USA games when Boston played Warriors, I'm expecting Tatum all right, let's go and get it. Like it was like that type of thing. That was a statement game. It's certain games with certain players, it's just a hype around it. Boston playing Portland.
Never.
I was gonna say like Boston playing Portland is like, all right, we going through it. Boston playing Cleveland, Lakers, Golden State, like those certain teams. I feel like that's what we're getting to in the league nowadays.
I think Dwight will be a good signing for.
Could be a good signing for a couple of teams.
Yeah, but I'm thinking contenders. New York will be one for sure.
Them boys scared in them locker rooms of the white boy.
When's
New
Robinson
York,
coming back?
probably next year, but you're still gonna need another big because I'm not relying. Robinson's gonna take 10, 12 games to get his conditioning and all that. You don't want to keep having to put Towns up to 5. You know, Tibbs is gonna play high minutes anyway. So instead of giving some of those players that you wouldn't play minutes, give it to Dwight. I think Dwight will help a lot. For the Knicks, he can help Golden State too, possibly. But I probably I like him in Sacramento. That's another piece, Sacramento. So yeah, like Sacramento, New York, Dwight would be nice to have.
Everybody tuning in, we appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you hit a like and subscribe button. One thing I haven't actually on this panel before, and I think it will be good to discuss a little bit, is if you guys had an NBA jersey to pick, what was your favorite and why? So Ace, I'll let you go first. Because back in the day, I used to always know Ace for having a whole bunch of collectibles. The Tim Duncans, the Shaquille O'Neals from Miami's, and so on and so on.
I ain't even gonna hold you, no front. That was my pop's jerseys, but I honestly would pose the question because I feel like jerseys hold the moment in time. So, for example, one jersey I would get would be LeBron James Miami Heat jersey, the villain art. I'd specifically get red. I like red. I would also get a Kyrie Irving Cavaliers jersey. I feel like that's when Kyrie was really in his bag. That's before the scandals and things like that behind his name. I'll keep it
We could
quick.
take it to college too if you wanted to, but just
I
don't
was
let
going
up.
to do NBA third. I don't know how many of you said, but those are just like 2 jerseys for a fact that I'll get.
What about you, Draco?
AI number 3, Philly. Kobe, the yellow Kobe, and the gold Gilbert Arenas number 0. Real shooter on the court, boy. Let's get it.
What about you, Mike?
My favorite jersey I got, I know I've worn both of them on here. For the Celtics, I'm not a fan of the Celtics jerseys usually. I like the earned jerseys that they got a few years ago for the team that made the playoffs. I wish they kept those around.
Was like the black and kind of like the gold one that you're talking about? They had like gold stitching.
Nah, that one I got offline because I gave Peso one of what did I give you, the Tatum one, I think, because it didn't fit me. Yeah, because I got the brown one like that. I'll send a picture of it. But yeah, nah, for like the old, I like the old school jerseys. I don't think there's many good new jerseys other than maybe the Timberwolves City Connect or City jerseys, whatever they're calling them. City Connects, I know, are baseball. But like the old jerseys, like the old Raptors jerseys, I think look awesome. The old Utah jerseys, like the Stockton wore, those things were really nice. Some of the old Miami jerseys that had
that turquoise.
Yeah, it was just good. But I like the old school jerseys better for the most part, personally.
Oh, see, I was.
So what old school jersey would you want?
I don't know. I'd honestly, I got the Kobe 24. I'd want a Kobe 8 to be honest to put with it. If we're considering that old school.
My bad, Ace. What was you gonna say?
I would say, but I realized like Mike, I think he said he picked his for fashion. I picked mine so for to remember. Like, if I say LeBron jersey, you'd be like, all right, LeBron. But if I tell you, all right, LeBron Miami 6. If I said LeBron's second stint Cleveland when he was in his bag, but like everybody's opinion is different. So, but Musa, what jerseys would you rock, man? Like, there was some that you would consider.
I don't really care. G Baby, the G Baby jersey. Jesus Shuttlesworth. Those are my type of jerseys right there.
I have Jesus.
If you know. Some of y'all might be a little too young for those classic movies, but
NBA jerseys. Who's NBA jerseys?
Jesus Shuttlesworth to the NBA play. What you talking about? Don't make me call Birdie.
Y'all want no Derek White jersey?
Derek White. Nah, I got someone better for you, Drake. I got someone better for you, man. I get you Smush Parker.
Smush Parker?
Yeah.
What team he played for?
Lakers.
No, he didn't play for Lakers. He held Kobe water. That's what he did.
Ace told me you be holding his water, so I don't know, man. That's probably why he told me to get you that. I don't know.
Nah. Who? Who shall be holding that water?
The man below you.
Nah, Nah, I know he ain't say that.
Clips. If you
But
had a player,
an
go ahead,
NBA
Musa.
player. If I had to think of one, I'll probably go with. I wouldn't want Braun. Someone that I'll probably go. Damn. I'll probably go with James Harden. Houston. James
Clips.
Harden.
What
Oh,
about
D
you?
Wade.
Clips don't even gotta go. We already know.
Brandon
Right.
Roy. Brandon Roy.
I got three, and I'm gonna get all three at some point in my life. Already playing it, but I was gonna say, so a Brandon Roy jersey, right? A Melo jersey,
Which Melo?
Carmelo Anthony, nigga.
No, what I'm saying is like which team? Like
Denver
Oh,
Knicks.
I'm going with number seven. It don't. Well, to me personally, it doesn't matter. I like Melo on both stints, but I would give it to me. Either my number doesn't really matter to me. If
what
it's
I'm saying,
if it's
so
the
like,
fifth,
You mean this Melo?
it wouldn't be Portland. You feel me? So is it like
yeah, like
Yeah, like that, but the light
yeah.
blue
okay,
one.
get this man off the screen, bro.
And then my last jersey would be I want the NBA to bring back when they had nickname jerseys. And I would
Yeah,
get LeBron's King James number 6 Miami jersey. That's the only one or Chef Curry, or when they did when the NBA was doing the t-shirt jerseys, like the sleeve jerseys, and I'll get Stephen Curry's Chef Curry nickname on the back. The Chef Curry with the remember they had when the NBA had the t-shirt.
Yeah.
yeah. With certain teams, like when Brooklyn played Miami and they did the truth, the ticket, things like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
Just
I'll
what it's worth.
get a number 6 King James with Miami jersey and with his name on the back, so I could eliminate it.
Oh, I'm getting a D Rose jersey, Chicago. For sure.
Yeah, I think if I had to pick, it would be Melo. That's literally my replica since I've been playing basketball on the court. Everybody named my game off of him, so it'll
Well,
definitely be Melo.
I thought
No,
you was
would you
talking about Prince.
do you have a preference on like
Don't do
Knicks?
that. Don't
Or,
Draco. Don't do that.
Right,
You
did you have 22?
Don't do that.
you got a preference on Knicks or Nuggets?
Nah, it'll be 15 Melo from Nuggets. I actually had a specific. Okay, I had a specific jersey of Melo's. Actually, the teal blue. Was it teal as the color? But it was like that bright blue with the gold lettering. And I actually had some powder blue 9s from back then too.
You don't want
So
the OKC, the Portland jersey?
nah, I definitely go 15 with
15,
Melo. I
15.
mean, hey, at least I can replicate my game off somebody.
Hey,
I
so
don't know about y'all.
I never heard that story
Brother,
before,
we
though.
in the same boat now.
I
I
don't
packed
know.
that too.
Ace, I had LaMarcus Aldridge back in the day, so I can vouch for Ace. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
The rest of y'all
I never
motherfuckers, I
heard
don't
these
know.
stories based on this.
y'all don't want no Rudy Gobert jersey. or
Draco's the Kawhi Leonard.
I'm surprised no one picked Matthew Dellavedova.
That'll be you, Mike.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't like that shit.
Hey, Mike getting Jason Williams 55, boy. I know it.
Clips gonna give me Zach
I
Randolph.
feel like Mike gonna play with the hat backwards or the behind the back
Nah,
pass is gonna be wicked. You hear me?
Clips is big baby.
I can do that.
I'm saying Clips will buy me the Zach Randolph one. That's what they used to call me, Zebo. I used to hate that shit. But then I realized before I really got into ball and I realized he was actually left-handed too. I was like, shit. Y'all are some fucked up people. Y'all call me him because he's black and left-handed. That's fucked up, bro.
Oh, you shoot lefty?
Hey man, I can crack on myself. That's fine with me.
We gonna get you Reggie Evans or something. What was the dude?
Reggie
from
Evans?
Brooklyn?
You know who I'm gonna get you? I'm gonna get you Isaiah Austin. That's what I'm gonna get you.
Nah, Marcus Camby.
Hell no, not no damn Marcus Camby.
Oh man.
Oh man. Last segment of the day, fellas. We're
This
gonna
one I've been
do
waiting
a blind rankings. Again, we haven't done this in a couple of weeks. Clip's got a list he's going to give to us, and
So we ranking. So we ranking prime. So I'm gonna say the year with the player.
That's fine.
Fair? Everybody get
Some
it?
players got different primes, but we'll do it.
That's what I'm saying. So you may hear the same player's name, but he may have 2 primes. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
If that makes sense. All right, so we going. I'm gonna go.
This is actually perfect because it's 5 of us. So
I'm gonna go.
Great
We're gonna
time.
go. We're gonna go bigs first. So first one, I'm gonna go 04 kg.
2004 KG.
This is breaking one.
MVP. Yeah, MVP KG.
1 through 5.
Yeah, it's 5 people, so you gotta play some blind ranking.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
got,
say-
I'm not agreeing. Y'all have to agree.
Oh,
I'm gonna
so
say
when
two.
so when
Yeah, I
you
was gonna
say
say two.
we don't
I
know,
feel like he
okay,
gonna
we
have
don't know who the other people's are.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
say
That's why I say two. 'Cause I think he's gonna have someone higher.
3 because like that same point. I'm gonna say 3.
There's not that much higher though. If we're talking about 04.
That's what I'm
KG.
saying. Like 3.
No,
Certain-
but he's gonna go to other. He's gonna go to other people in their primes.
I mean, I get that, but we're talking about
No,
04
2004 Kevin
KG.
Garnett.
And what position? What position? It's all gonna be power forwards.
This is all bigs. This is big base. Big base.
Bigs. All right. I still would put 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
if it's all bigs, then yeah, 2.
Y'all
It
agree?
is. That's already majority.
I guess.
Okay.
Too.
2000 Shaq.
1.
See? You see?
1.
watch,
Like, there's no debate for that.
Yeah, he
1.
about to come with some shit though.
02 Tim Duncan.
That's fine at 3. That's fine at 3. I'm not mad at it.
Oh
I'm not mad at
no!
it.
Fuck.
It's interchangeable with
Oh,
KG.
02 Duncan.
I
Yeah,
put
but
a 3.
it's interchange-
KG had less help. I put him at
Defensively,
3.
02
I put him
Duncan. Do
I
y'all
put him
understand? Oh man.
You gotta
He
agree. You gotta agree. We have
I
to come
guess
to
he
the
gotta
agreement.
go. I guess he gotta go 3.
Could have been two,
he's
I'm
bro.
not mad at that at 3. I'm not mad
So,
at
y'all
that.
went, so okay,
02
so
Duncan was better than 04.
Yeah, but
KG.
04
Defensively.
04 didn't have the
All
cast
around, I
around
think.
him.
so
04
y'all
didn't have
got,
the cast
so
around
hear
him.
me out.
Isn't the 02 Duncan when he had a 5x5 game in the final?
Yes. And he
What the hell are we talking about? 02 Duncan's better than 04 KG.
Yo,
By
so
far.
You said no one was better, bro.
you said okay. So
Secondly-
wait. So
Damn
y'all
it.
got wait. So y'all got Shaq at y'all got 2000 Shaq at 1.
I think we're good.
Y'all put 04 KG at 2. Y'all put 02 Timmy at 3, right?
Yep. Before you get to the fourth name, for those who watch him, and just real quick, we're doing a blind ranking list. So these names that got revealed so far are all blindly ranked. So we didn't know the order for this. Only Clips knows the names, and he's giving us the names while we make our votes. For those who are watching,
Let me know y'all ready for the next name.
Let's get it.
We're going 93 David Robinson.
I say 5.
He was MVP that year.
I'm about to say, did you?
I'm not putting him over the 3 that we have so far. Or
Well, you can't. You
Alright.
can't. That's the point. I'll probably.
I mean, I get the accolade.
Y'all only got 2 spots left. You got 4,
Uh,
3, 4, and 5.
93 David. Fuck.
You want to look up the
Excuse my
stats?
language. Nah, I don't need to look up stats. I know what he did, but it's just like
That's just
I'll go
23.
5.
I'm trying to think of what you're gonna say next, and that's my
We
issue.
don't know.
right now.
5.
That's why I said 5.
You going 5?
All right,
Watch
fine.
it be
He gonna
Marcus
come with some bullshit.
I
I
say
got
5.
Y'all, all right, so 5 it is. So y'all got 2023 Joker.
That's fine at 4. That's fine at 4.
Triple double Joker.
That's why I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not putting him over Tim Duncan. I'm not putting him over KG.
I think he's
04
better than
and 02.
KG. He's better than KG. He's comfortably third,
He like
in
2
my
or 3.
opinion. He's comfortably third. I don't think people really realize how good Jokic is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I still don't think it's bad where we at though. That's not
I
bad.
mean, hold on. Only thing I'm gonna say to KG though, did KG really have around like a lot of help with that 04 team? Though? Like,
Excuse me.
He
Like,
was the help. He didn't shit. The hell.
You see what I'm
was him.
saying? Joker had like everybody else had at least one person and some pieces. KG was getting it out the mud, bro. Like he wasn't.
KG was a dog.
Musa
I'm
making
pretty.
a
I
face.
know y'all know it.
I upset the wise
can
one.
Can we like just acknowledge how great both of them were? But
Well, first of
understand
all,
that Jokic is the gap.
all 5 of these bigs are great for their moments in time. Let's just start with that. So it's not we're not taking away from one's
I
game.
picked the way I picked them is either they won a chip or they was first in MVP.
I thought
So
they-
if we had to rearrange this list, what would be the 5 in order?
Shaq.
Joker, Tim.
You can make the argument for Joker at
David
2.
Robinson.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Shaq was 1 for sure. You can put you can make argument for Jokic at 2, but Tim or Jokic will be the top 3 will be Jokic, Tim Duncan, and Shaq for sure. And then
KG,
five
David Robinson.
will probably be David.
Only
or
reason why I
KG.
would put KG next to Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is the man. He's doing his thing, but he really had a team system. KG ain't had no point guard to get up and down like Tony Parker. Ain't had no Manu Ginobili and no stability
Bruce
like that.
Brown.
In
Yeah.
2004,
Like, yo, I want to win and I'm here. What's good? Like,
Tim Duncan
Lakers-
chose the team.
nah, he don't. Here we go. There we go.
so Sam Cassell wasn't good.
Sam Cassell was good.
But you had to Google it though. You looking down at your phone. You didn't think about it off the top of your head.
I had to make sure I was correct.
No, you did
'Cause
not.
I know he
You-
got.
you-
I wanted to say Marbury, but I didn't want to mix up
You had
the
to
years.
look at the phone. You had to go look at the phone, bro.
I didn't want to mix up the years. I was going
Ace,
to say Stephon Marbury.
Ace mad that you correct.
No, you're not going to
Excuse me for trying to fact check myself.
You said,
I
when you
wanted-
said,
we
like,
wanted
say
to go-
2000
we wanted
Shaq,
to
you
go
knew
guard
Kobe.
after
When
this.
you say Tim Duncan, you knew. When you say certain players, you knew who they had.
No,
You
because
had
in
to-
2002, Manu wasn't there. So, yeah, that's why I had to fact check the 04 team. Because I knew Marbury was gone at some point.
Of
So I wanted to
course.
fact check.
My fault. I forgot you. You know, the all knowing.
All right, right. Y'all ready for
How
this?
you
next
going to make that comment at the end, but literally
Clips,
just sound
what
on
you-
my phone? Like, what?
Clips, what you say? You got one more?
Yeah, I got.
Oh,
one.
guard edition. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, this ain't guard, but
So, wait, what is it? Is it
this is just all
Blind
around.
ranking. Blind ranking.
it's still the same premises? But
Same premises. First, we're going 2018 James Harden.
4.
the way you've been picking, I
Yeah,
might
I
put him
think-
at 3.
I say, would you say Mike 4?
Mike,
Yeah, just to be safe.
2018
Just to be
James
safe.
Harden, the
What
one
y'all-
that
what y'all
was
going
isn't
with?
that the 36
Just to be
and
safe,
11?
man. We don't know what's coming, man.
Trey, that's 36, baby.
At least 3 for me. But
That's
I,
the year. That's the year he robbed LeBron of MVP.
he didn't rob shit. He should have had 2 MVPs. If we being
He
honest.
robbed LeBron of MVP that year, bro. Let's stop it.
Man,
Ace,
almost
what you
averaged
going with?
40 and 10.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
What?
Oh,
He should've
wait,
won
wait,
MVP
wait,
with
So
one.
Mike, wait, so Mike got 4. What you
I
got?
say
Steve?
3. Based on how you give off the names, I'm gonna put him
Draco
at
got 3. Musa got 3. Ace, where you going?
3.
So 3 it is.
All right, cool. So that's where we at with James Harden. That's great. 01 AI.
See?
fuck 4.
I don't know.
01 AI was not better than 2018 James
I'm
Harden.
not saying he is, but the way this list might be, we're gonna have some shitters in the damn
Hey,
top
hold
2.
up. Hold up.
Hold up, what Ace?
01 AI was not cold?
He wasn't better than 2018 James Harden.
Yes, he was, bro. Come on now. Stop it.
Hey, next
Stop
next
it.
octagon, set it up. I'm smoking his ass. We could do that topic right there.
Stop
I'll
it.
smoke you. Easy.
Stop it.
Let's go! I love this topic.
Easy.
Talk
Stop
about
I'm
it.
rolling the dice.
Oh,
He
what
had, bro.
AI?
Talk about
Come
double
on.
teams and everything.
Easy.
Double
We can
teams,
debate that
bro.
topic.
Double
Everyone
teams
watching?
of all.
Hey,
Are
so
you-
book it.
are you mad,
We can do
bro?
that
All right,
debate.
so
2018 Harden versus
AI be
2001
6'6".
AI. We can cook
all
do
right,
that.
so hit me up. All right, so what we put in 01 AI? We got main agreements.
I said 4.
Let
Draco?
Mike. Yeah,
Mike?
Mike.
What you think? What you thinking, Mike?
I'm thinking 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going 2.
I'm going 2.
Great.
Bro. Believe me.
All right, so we throw 01 AI at 2, and James Harden was where?
3.
3. We're going 2013 KD.
See? Y'all don't want to listen though.
Yeah, but that's I
Put
say
AI at fucking 2.
We can
Twenty-
put
I know
one.
LeBron gonna be on this list, right? Because he put KD. You know
2013,
LeBron coming up.
2013 KD. What we
He
talking
could go.
about?
He could go 4 to me. I
Oh,
don't
he could go 4.
Mike, what you
Yeah,
think?
because this is a good list. So yeah, I'm not mad at 4.
Four.
4's cool.
2013 KD was not better than AI. I wouldn't put him at 1.
But this is a blind ranking, though. I think
I wouldn't put him at 1, but that's why I
Yeah.
had AI at 4.
yeah.
2011 D Rose.
5.
So where did we put
With you,
KD?
Okay, so I'll go 5.
4.
I put KD at
I
4.
put D Rose at 5.
5.
So y'all only got the first position left. You know that, right?
Mhm.
And that is 08 CP.
Chris Paul?
Damn.
He shouldn't be at 1.
Yeah, nah. That's a good list though, but
Nah,
yeah.
everybody else got MVPs. Why CP up here, man?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Come
Come
on.
on. Yeah.
Hold on. He said prime.
No, to Ace's
That was
point about the
prime.
team.
That was
He said
prime. He was literally yo. He finished that year. Yo, that year he finished. He finished top 2 MVP.
And since Ace's point with the teams, Chris Paul's team was not that good either.
Stop that. Not top two.
Now Ace is right.
He was top two. He wasn't one.
No,
Everybody
I'm
else
using
was
your point.
one.
You right. You right.
Dogs, bro.
But out of those names, I would have had Chris Paul at 5.
To be fair, Clip said primes. We just assumed it'd be another MVP because everybody else had MVP.
I just said a prime year.
Well, no, we assumed because he did say prime years of players that he picked were either
that was
team
that
or
was based off
MVP.
that was based off the bigs. All right. So
okay. So we thought that applies for this too.
Yeah. So so this last list goes for the first set. The people I picked, they either won a ring or they won MVP that year.
Real quick, is there any changes we would do with the last 5?
Huh?
Is there any changes we would do for the last 5?
Yeah, the only one y'all said was putting Chris Paul at 5.
So Chris Paul goes at 5. Who's 1?
AI. Y'all put him at
Y'all
2.
put AI at 1.
Let's get this list in order right
so
now.
So he had 01 AI, 18 Harden, 13
KD will be 1 for me.
And then you had
it was 2011 Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose. I think Derrick Rose will be 4. Chris Paul 5. AI will be 3.
I gotta get the numbers and averages, bro. But hold up.
AI oh no, don't look up, but look down at your phone.
So James Harden would be 2.
Do that.
So James Harden would be 2 for y'all.
Hold up.
That
was for the team aspect and everything like that.
Yo,
that's probably 3.
It's the same purpose, yo. Come on,
not the same purpose.
You walk. Yes, it's the same purpose. You can look at your phone and fact check.
If I say Michael Jordan, you know it's Scottie Pippen. You couldn't name somebody else on 04.
This is what you're doing. You're moving the goalposts.
Stats versus teammates is completely different. If I'm gonna look up stats
and players are different, yes, but the same purpose of how you're gonna go about it is the same. You're gonna look it up. The same.
Besides Scottie Pippen, name another teammate of Michael Jordan on the championship.
Tony Kukoc.
I'm talking to Mike.
Longley.
I'm talking to Mike.
With Michael Jordan, you said?
Besides Scottie Pippen, name another teammate.
Dennis Rodman.
All right. Clips on the Portland Trailblazers of Clyde Drexler. Name somebody else on the team. Like, you see what I'm saying?
That's easy.
Buck
Williams, Terry Porter.
Oh, I said Clips. What I'm saying is this.
Because I know a punch is trying to prove and it's wrong, nigga.
Bro, watch your fucking tone, nigga. Like, I'm trying to be respectful of shit, but you really trying to make it go there.
Let's get through this last list, fellas.
I was gonna say Kersey, but
hot.
Last list.
Nah, it ain't hot. It's just for fun.
Last list. Damn. All right, we're going 06 Kobe.
I'm fine with 2, 1, 2. Where y'all going, Ace?
No one's put. I'm gonna go.
Wait. What's the criteria for this one?
They either won a ring or MVP that year.
I'm going.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Kobe didn't do neither that year.
06, he didn't win the MVP.
He didn't win nothing. He didn't win MVP in 06 or won a ring.
Tripping?
They got bounced in the second or first round to Phoenix. If I'm not mistaken.
Are you talking about 09?
Oh no, yeah, my bad. Excuse me. I wrote the wrong number. No, hold on.
I had to look at my phone for that. To your point,
2010.
This man.
To your point, I'm agreeing with you.
No. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I have the number. I have it right here. Give me one.
Because Miami Heat won that year, I believe.
In 06, yep. Is it the 06, 07 season or 05 to 06 season?
I think they won 05 to 06 season.
No, because didn't Detroit win that year? Or was it 04?
Oh, no. My bad. Sorry. 07, 08. 07. That's what I mean. 07 Kobe. Excuse me.
So 07 to 08. Did they lose to Boston?
Kobe won MVP.
Yeah.
07. Right.
Yeah, I'll probably say
2's fine.
2 or 3.
Yeah,
I'll probably stick to 2.
So y'all in agreement?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for y'all to say so I can go to the next person.
Yeah, sure.
09 D Wade.
09 D Wade.
09? I say.
Wait.
Over Kobe.
I'm trying to think. 09 D Wade.
Is that when he was
09 D
Wade?
Ring year D Wade. Ring year D Wade. What year is that?
That wasn't 09.
What am I?
06 is when he won. 2008 is when they had him best player in the world.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Arguably.
That's what I mean.
He didn't win MVP though.
I think 06 he was better than 09.
But he didn't win a ring. So would it be 06?
Got to be 06. That was D Wade's best year.
That's what I know.
That's when he won, but stats wise, I think he's better.
Stats wise, 08, he was on a tier. Even
they
in
all
Olympics,
winning that year though.
If it's 06 D Wade, I'm probably gonna put him 3.
Yeah.
4.
We got to remember, guys. This is
I'm gonna say
MVP
3 or 4. I'm cool with that.
Finals champion.
Wait, hold up. So we're putting Kobe above him that year?
I am. Yeah.
Yes.
In any
Even-
list, I put Kobe over
Yeah.
D-Wade.
Even if we like, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all got y'all had Kobe at second, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kobe was 2, and I
hold
think D Wade
I
we're
don't-
saying
I
4.
don't agree, but okay.
I'm cool with 4.
So you think
Okay.
D Wade? You think D Wade overall is better than Kobe?
I didn't say
No,
overall.
that's not what he's saying.
We're doing by years in prime. It was a 1 year where he was better than Kobe.
The
So you
year
think-
the year they named him the best player in the league. I mean,
He
the
was
best.
the best player.
I don't
bro.
think D Wade was ever, in my opinion, I don't think D was ever the best player in the league. It was an argument though, but
Go
it
ahead.
wasn't.
Put
Yeah, Kobe was the best player in the league.
Y'all
for
put
sure.
him. Where y'all put him?
3.
I think it was 3 or 4. I'm like Drake. I'll say 4.
Hey, so you said, was D-Wade best player in the league that year?
He wasn't better than Braun or Kobe.
It was one of those years. I just need to know where y'all put him.
Yeah, no. We said 4. 3 or 4? 4?
4.
4 it
Alright.
is.
2013 LeBron.
What?
That's Miami.
I say 1.
That's that second year. 1.
Yeah, I say 1.
No, that wasn't that the first year they won it against OKC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they lost for Dallas, and then that's the first year he won.
Yeah, I'll put that 1.
I'll put him on.
Okay. 2018 LeBron.
3.
He can go
No, yeah,
One.
3.
Hold up. I put
2013 LeBron was better than 2018 LeBron, in my opinion.
I put 2018 LeBron number 2, bro. 2018 LeBron was on a tier, bro. Nobody
Kobe's at
no
2.
in the playoffs.
They already
Nothing.
got Kobe. They already got Kobe.
Kobe's at 2.
That's why I
D Wade's
hate
at
LeBron
4.
rankings,
So it's only
bro.
one.
I can't wait to
and
redo this
3.
list.
But Ace was saying if he had to choose, he'll have.
Yeah. I know.
He's a LeBron fan, bro. I don't want to
Bro,
hear it.
it's factual, bro. Like that's LeBron.
It's factual.
No, Ace, I agree from the players.
He
standpoint.
came-
I think
Take me out of this shit, bro. Like I don't even be a part of this right now.
I think from a player standpoint, from what he's able to do on the court, I think 18 was better. But peak LeBron was 2013.
Well, yeah, that
That's a
was.
fact. But
So that's why we have that at 1.
I'll put him at 2 then and move Kobe down. Like,
That's fair. That's fair.
but I'll wait till
I don't know about that.
So we got one spot left, right?
Yeah, which is 5.
Fuck.
So y'all put 2022 Curry at 5.
Yeah,
That's fair.
That's a good
That's
answer.
fair.
5 is perfect.
Is that the unanimous MVP?
No.
No, that's when he beat Boston.
That's the
No,
winner of Boston. I was gonna put the unanimous MVP, but then I was like, I already know what people are gonna counteract that with, so I have to go this one.
That's fair.
Yeah, Curry
Man.
at 5 is fair.
Y'all ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm putting 2018 LeBron at 1, bro.
I mean, that's fair. It's an argument with that.
We
I'm
watched
not-
the
I'm
40
still on the AI James
40
Harden
point,
stuff. but
40-point triple dub. Can't
2018 LeBron, didn't they lose in the finals?
They lost in the finals, but who did
He didn't win
lose?
MVP either.
He said primes and years they either
No, he
got.
said MVP in rings. That's why we had the whole debate earlier about D Wade.
So we'd have had to do 20.
So 2018 LeBron's already disqualified. He wouldn't even be at 1
they,
based on his premises.
hold on.
Appreciate y'all for being here, man.
See?
bro.
See?
Like the channel, subscribe to the channel.
Yo,
18 more subs till we get to 200, man. Let's roll the
18?
numbers up, man. 18,
Yes, sir.
18
See y'all-
more
see
subs.
all right, so hit me out. Right, next episode we gotta do Busa versus Ace for 2 minutes, bro.
Oh,
I mean-
D Wade. I mean James Harden AI.
AI, bro.
That was the
Wait,
same
hold on, real
matchup
quick.
last week. We just need to change the
Hold on,
topic.
Ace,
now,
because Ace
so.
sent something in the group private chat about the LeBron Harden thing. Is that the same year? 'Cause
That's the same
I
year.
mentioned the 36 and 11 or 10. This
That was
says
the same year
29,
when
4,
LeBron
and
was supposed
10.
to get MVP, most valuable player.
But
and
is that the
James Harden got it.
2018? Is that the 2018 Harden?
This is the 2018 Harden and 2018.
Oh, then no,
LeBron.
that's the wrong one. Because I mentioned 36 and 10. Because that's what he meant with
He
2018.
said 2018 Harden.
And then I had said 36 and 10, and he agreed with me. So if that's
So are
that,
you
that's not
admitting
the
that
same
you
year.
wrong?
Hey, look, hold on. Yeah, cause y'all, yo.
On camera.
2018, 2019, James Harden averaged 36 and damn near 10.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But the picture that Ace sent in the group chat has him 29, 4, and 10. That's a different seed. That's why I want to make sure before we try to set anything up, I want to make sure I got my shit correct.
I'm talking about 2017, 2018, the season that ends, because that's when
The year
James
before
That's
that,
not the year he was talking about, though.
the year before, you talking about the year James Harden actually won MVP. Yeah, that was the year before.
Yeah,
because
we're talking about the year.
2018, that's when LeBron went to the finals alone, and that was when he was on his shit. Like no Kyrie, no
When
one
James
averaged.
Harden,
But that's not the year
when James Harden averaged the 36, he didn't win MVP that year.
Russell Westbrook won it, if I'm not mistaken. He averaged a triple double, was a 6 seed,
James Harden finished second that
which
year.
is the year I was saying that he should have won the MVP.
Like I said, LeBron should have got it. Then James Harden should have got it. All right, y'all, log me out of this. But that Kobe,
Log yourself on, my boy. You know where the door is at.
LeBron's doing a backhand around here, bro. I'm tired of hearing about LeBron, bro. It's time to go.
Bro,
James Harden should have been a two-time MVP.
Kobe versus Dwayne Wade, we got to revisit that because, boy,
Why do you want to revisit the loss?
Hey, listen.
You're gonna lose.
D-Wade, yeah, don't bring D-Wade around.
Don't do that to yourself, Ace.
That was D Wade when he was named the best player in the world, bro.
He wasn't the best player in 08.
But Kobe,
you yelling don't change shit. All right,
Kobe
stop
won
that.
the
D-Wade was not the best player in 08. He wasn't better than Kobe or
shit,
LeBron. What?
All right, bro, that's what's up, bro. I'll see
Was
you
he
in
even
the
in the
gauntlet.
playoffs that year?
I'll see
He
you in the
lost like first
gauntlet.
round.
I'll see you in the gauntlet.
All right,
Hey,
so hit me up. Okay, so D Wade's hold on. Wait.
he averaged 30 points, 30.2.
It seemed like we need to have this as a topic one episode so we can really talk about it.
I'm not debating Kobe and D-Wade. That's not my argument. My argument is the Harden and AI.
It's not an argument. That's the whole point right there. Like,
the disrespect.
But yeah, Harden and AI, man. I'm taking. I ain't gonna hold you. 2018 Harden. I'm taking him.
He had a 60-point triple double. What the fuck?
You yelling like a child, bro. AI is getting double teamed.
Nigga, make a fucking sack. That's
hey, let me ask you something, right?
Fix your voice.
Let me yell. I don't care. Let me yell. I'm having fun, baby. I can yell.
AI,
this is all for content, my boy. I can do my little dance, and I'm having fun with it.
I'm taking AI because
AI got to the finals that year. Why didn't Harden get to the finals?
We out of here,
He
fellas.
lost to Golden State, the Mighty Warriors that I was
They
told.
was up, bro. They was up, and they kept shooting threes. He couldn't get a bucket.
And they-
He out of there, bro.
But we're still talking about the regular season.
Like the channel and subscribe, baby.
I'm taking AI, man.
See y'all boys on Sunday.
Brady A. Hey, run that thing up.